Hey there, and welcome back to Civilization 6 as Byzantium. This is Heather, and I'm so happy you're joining me today. Before I get into the video, please click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and leave me comments in the comment section, because that helps with YouTube, as I've said so many times before. Okay, so we are about to go on our mission to take over India, basically, to finish the game. I need to convert their cities first before we can roll over everything with our tank, so we will be working on that. And speaking of that, I do need to get another apostle, probably more than one. We do have quite a bit of faith, so this will be fine. Hopefully we will have some proselytizers in here. And actually I just faith bought that mosque. Probably not the best idea because it was in progress already, but now that I've done it, there's no going back. Let's work on something else. I don't know. Maybe the food market. We have a lot of housing here that's not being filled right now. And let's choose our research. I'm going to go for advanced flight here. We probably won't have a chance to actually use airplanes in our war at this point because we have already kind of gotten to the point where we're not going to be playing so much longer, but maybe we'll see how long it takes to actually produce those units. All right. And this shouldn't actually take long at all to be able to take over the cities. As you will have seen in the previous episodes, it has taken as few as one turn to, take over a city, and so there's no point in not taking this one just because it's small. That's basically what I'm getting at. So while this city right here is not like a high value target, there's no point in, not taking it over basically, because the time it would take to do that is very small. All right. Just continuing to move my units around. There's a cultist over here. Might as well get rid of them. All right. Now, I'm not going to bother improving things in the cities that we've taken over from Japan. I mean, we don't really have the time for that. It won't really help us any at this point. Actually, why don't you go over there? Okay. And in this city, what do we want? We need to repair some things. We could use a builder. I'm just gonna get a builder here. 12 turns, that's kind of a lot. How much can I buy one for? 1,000. Which is less than 3 turns of gold, so let's just buy it. It's a lot, but not very long to get that money. So, all right, what else do we need here? We could use amenities. We could get the zoo. It's going to take a while to build that. I don't know if it will be finished in time. We could get a hippodrome in here as well, but I did want that industrial zone. Let's send the builder over here. Let's buy that tile and have him remove the forest. I'm going to put an industrial zone on that tile. It's a +5. Mainly just because I, wanted to do that. So whether the stuff gets finished before we have completed the game or not, I'm not really very concerned about that. I just want to do what I intended to do, basically. All right, now we need amenities here. Do I have a theater square? Okay, well, it looks like I did intend to put a theater square there. We have a hippodrome here. So I could just replace this farm. I'm going to do that. And then after this, stadium, sorry. The stadium is being built. After that is completed, I'll put that theater square down. Now in Montreal, we could get the pearls, but I don't really know if we need to do that. We could build a district. We could get a builder. We do have enough housing right now. We don't have enough amenities. The question is, if I were to build a hippodrome, where would I put it? Now, this would be the best location for adjacency, you know, but do I want to put it there? I would have to swap tiles out in order to do that. I'm not sure if we really want to do that. I would have to get rid of a hill to do this. But I think I'll just go ahead and do it. It will provide adjacency to that theater square. It will give us amenities. So it seems, you know, like it makes sense here. And I do need more amenities in Winnipeg as well. I'm going to go ahead with the stadium. And you need something better to do. Okay, now we have this great artist. I am currently building the art museum, so this guy's gonna have to just wait 2 turns. Gonna continue moving my units. We have another tank because of that hippodrome and its buildings. Okay, now did I want to put a lumber mill here or a farm? I feel like probably a lumber mill is the right call. And we've got an apostle who wants something to do. I think we're going to head over to the capital as soon as we can. And what are you gonna do? Well, we don't really need to be attacking Auckland. You're just gonna stay right here. Okay. And you, I don't think you can attack on this turn, can you? Oh, we're not at war with India. Well, you know what? That's an oversight. I have moved in. I do have open borders with him, so I guess that is what confused me for a second. But we are going to declare a Golden Age war. We are now officially at war with everyone. India does not fear war. The most you can do is slow our rightful advance. You know what? I don't really see you advancing at all. So, alright, well. Whatever you say. We could take that builder from them. Why are you not... I don't know why they got kicked out. That seems ridiculous. I had already moved in. I've captured a unit from Auckland. Apparently, they are allied with Auckland. Which, that's not a concern to me at all whatsoever. Now, we need amenities in Ottawa as well. I don't know if we're going to be able to do anything about that. I might have been buying luxuries from India that I no longer have, so that's a thing, but we will deal with that. It looks like we don't have a hippodrome here, and we need 2 more population to get that. So we need to get food one way or another. I think that the answer for that would be a builder. And over here, we don't really have very much space in the city, just in general. We could build the Biosphere. Must be adjacent to a river. What are the available locations for this? We could put it on the hill. It's kind of a waste of the hill. But I've got food happening on these other tiles, and I do need that. So question is just, like, do I want to build it? The production in the city is pretty good. I could always swap tiles, maybe? Well, I can't swap that one, unfortunately. Looks like I don't have access to this tile, but that's not on a river, so I won't be able to use that for the wonder. Let's just start building the wonder on that hill. Okay, and what does this wonder do again? +2 amenities in each city. That's definitely one worth having. We don't have a theater square in here, and I did want to build one, but this might be more important. We could replace the deer on that tile, which isn't a bad idea. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'd rather do that than get rid of my good theater square location. Can you attack it? Nope, not on this turn. I'm really anxious to attack. Let's pillage for 588 gold. And you are a proselytizer, okay. We have converted that city. Great. And let's, continue moving on. All right. Now, killing units will help me with putting religious pressure on their empire, so we definitely do want to attack their units. It's not a waste of time at all. And actually, what's his military strength? 594. Brazil and Japan have 0 military strength, literally 0 at this point. I've killed all of their units. It's kind of funny. Yeah, I think I will be playing on a higher difficulty level than King next time. Because I've never played as Byzantium before, but this was not as difficult as I was thinking it would be. Alright, now we're gonna get a farm over here. You have actually only 1 build, so maybe I should get that plantation next. And you can build me a farm. And a farm here. I think our empire is looking pretty nice over there. I'm happy with it. What's happened? Alright, well, okay, this apostle is going to need to head over to their capital. Alright. Just want to kind of see if there are any units that we can destroy. Because like I said and have said so many times, killing their units puts religious pressure on their cities, which we need if we are going to benefit from our unique ability. And all of my units are technically cavalry units that do benefit from that. Okay, let's get this aluminum next. And this plantation. Okay. Now, my spy is in the Indian capital. I think we're going to gain sources here, accept that mission. And this apostle is going to head towards their capital as well. You have a promotion. We're going to get proselytizer, obviously. That is the best thing for us. Okay, Quebec City, you're doing okay. You're going to have another population in 1 turn. We could get a trader in 1 turn. Why don't we do that? Seems like a good idea. And Halifax. We could build a district right here, or we could work on... Yeah, we don't really have any available districts at this point anyway. Let's get the arena for even more amenities. And then in Victoria... we actually have enough housing, enough amenities. We could use more food, maybe. I could get a builder to increase the food output. It wouldn't really be very much. I don't know if we could actually work those tiles. I guess we could work this one right here. And we could work a tile here and here. So it's not really a bad idea. I'll get a builder. Okay. And... you probably... oh, I was thinking I'd move Liang out of here and then put her somewhere else to get more fisheries. Although, let's see. Yeah, this is not in range to be worked. So there's not really a lot of point for Liang to be there anymore. But if I get traders, I could put them in the city that is building that biosphere and then increase the production that way. Which is kind of crazy because we have so much production. You'd think we really don't need to do that. But yeah, I'm going to move Liang over to this city right here. If I can find it in this incredibly long list. Oh my goodness. This is kind of impossible at this point. Yeah, there we go. All right. Man, we have a lot of cities, that's for sure. Okay, now I do want more builders in general because we have a lot of rainforest to chop. Could repair outer defenses. I'm not really worried about the heroes at this point. But I don't really want to train builders in this city just because it will take forever. We do need more housing, actually. Let's get the aqueduct. I'm going to have to just place it and let it delete the rainforest because I don't really have time for that. Don't really want to be bothered. Let's repair that workshop. And that market. All right. Now this missionary can come up here. And the city is converted already. We could go up to Auckland though, but I think we're just gonna go, you know, to the closest location. All right. We might be able to take this now. Yeah. There we go. All done. Now you can convert Auckland to our religion. We could continue pillaging. 588 gold here. All right. Pillage here for 294 science. Finished advanced flight. You can't do anything anymore. Yes, we are going to keep that city. And we're going to take this builder for ourselves. This missionary, I guess he can go up in this direction. All right. Now, I would like to get more units over here before I start attacking. Although we do so much damage that, honestly, I don't think that they would be able to heal very well. Even if they are capable of healing. And we'll get an iron mine here. Alright. You know, I guess it might be a good idea to just, like, go after some units, really. Because that is helping convert things. I'm gonna get this pasture. And I also wanted, you know, to get these pastures over here. We have only one build left. We could get the oil. But how much oil do I have? I've got +9 per turn. Only one's being used. Doesn't really seem like a priority, to be honest. But yeah, I'm excited. We are almost done with this game. And then on the 28th, there will be a new civ coming out. You need to wait till the next turn. These turns are quite long, actually. Wow. It's only been one turn. In like 18 minutes, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Okay, can you pillage here on the next turn? All right. And we've got some units being obnoxious. Get rid of that cultist. Everyone, just move towards India. You can do it. All right. Now, there are some units over here that I might want to get rid of. But let's repair that monument for now. And this should be fine because it is next to a city that I own already. And let's work on satellites, I guess. Okay, I'm going to have this missionary, you know, start going up towards the capital also. Now, can I destroy them in the water? I don't know about that. I think we should just, you know, basically like move on at this point. We haven't taken the city yet. We need to do that. Can you move? Nope. Alright. Well, let's just see. Yeah, we did a lot of damage there. Units are killing themselves on my tanks. That works out for me. Okay, space race has been completed. We're now working on globalization. And my apostle has 3 spreads still. Can you move up here? Yeah. Probably best to kill this guy. Alright. +1 air score for doing that. We can promote you. I'm just gonna get barding. And Quebec City. You have plenty of housing and not enough citizens, really. So let's just get the food market. And Ottawa. You need amenities. But it's not urgent. Why don't you just like work on the research lab maybe? And St. John. You have amenities, you have housing, but we could get a sewer in 1 turn, so why not? And the city has enough housing. We could get that arena. Let's get the flood barrier here. And over here, we definitely wanted builders. And then when Liang is established, we will get fisheries and stuff like that. Okay. Here I'm going to work on the hydroelectric dam. And here, I guess we could work on another hydroelectric dam. And I'll repair the meeting house here. Okay. Now my apostle can take a promotion here, proselytizer, before we do anything. Obviously we want those spreads to actually be effective. Kill that unit. Everything's going really well. Okay. We can do some more pillaging. I don't know if we really want to bother pillaging that. I just like want to pillage some more valuable things. Maybe this aqueduct. Alright. I'm gonna put another charge in here. Send you up there. This tank is almost capable of taking that city out on its own. If I waited until the next turn, I could do that and just send my other units elsewhere. It almost doesn't even make sense to involve anyone else in this. We have a unit we could kill over here. That works out. Alright. And I guess you could build a seaside resort there, so why not? Why not? Alright, Maui, what are we doing with you? You don't have any charges left, so all you can really do is kill units. Or take over cities, and I don't really need you to help me take over cities because we're doing just fine. But maybe he'll find something to do, maybe he won't. Okay, we've got our apostle here, and he's gonna come up here. And this is a Jewish city we could start working on taking it over. And India has the pyramid, so that's kind of interesting. But by the time we take their capital, the game will be over. So we're not really going to benefit from that, but it will be okay. Pasture here. All right, now I'm going to send this guy from this city right here. An internal trade route. You as well. Got our modern armor. All right. Now, I do want to put a farm on that hill. We are going to activate our great artist. It's that funny painting again with that expression. So funny. Makes me laugh every time. Okay, and our warrior monk is still alive. He can pillage something. Get the helicopter. Going over there. It looks like Brazil's cities have rebelled. At least one of them has. Let's take a look at this. Yeah. So, Kabul is obviously its own thing. But this city has rebelled. And all Pedro has left now is this city right here. Which is pretty funny. Okay. I don't really need this great general. We could get him. It would improve our ley lines a little bit. I guess we could take him, just because it'll help us with the war. But my units are so strong, I really don't need that. So it's kind of like, why bother? Alright, let's kill that guy. And then this missionary, we could move up that way. I want to get over here. Let's pillage this aqueduct for 594 gold. And in Constantinople, I think that I wanted to build their theater square there. And I also wanted to build the diplomatic quarter before the game was over, but we don't have enough population yet, so let's get the food market. And here, we do have enough housing, we do have enough amenities, we don't have power. So I'm gonna go with the coal power plant because we have a lot of coal. And the zoo. And the stadium. And the zoo. All right. Now you are going to continue here. Missionary. You can just go up there. All right, we've taken that city over. Let's go attack this one. We've got it. That was quick. All right. Yeah, really, look at the difference. Like, there's, like, no damage done here, whereas 3 attacks, when you've converted it, just takes the entire city over. So that is how big of a contrast there is. Okay, now we're not going to bother with Auckland, really. I don't see any units over here. So, I mean, there's no point in me really attacking there. But it is interesting. 2 cities taken over just like that. Okay, well, let's work on the housing over here because we need it. Let's get the granary. And a granary here as well. I don't know why India didn't build that. All right. Patna was once the cradle of Hinduism, but now the faithful flock to the temples of Judaism. And we can start taking their capital. This will be really quick at this point because the capital is the last thing we need to take before the game is over. We have a policy slot to fill as well. All right. You could pillage this neighborhood. And then can't really move so far after that. And I'll build that seaside resort just for fun. +4 era score. We have a policy slot to fill. I'm thinking this looks pretty good. Colonial taxes, or could get this. I think I'm gonna go with colonial taxes, unless there's something for wonders. I don't know if we're gonna be able to finish our wonder. I don't think we are. Let's just get colonial taxes. We're in the home stretch. Might only take one more turn. Hashtag one more turn. And this guy is probably not going to get over to the war before it's over. Let's sort these by production. And obviously, we're just going to... Oh, you know what? This one is shorter. Let's just do that. And then... That one's pretty good. In 20 turns, that biosphere would be done, but we don't have 20 turns to worry about that. Let's create more art here. Okay, and I'm going to get the lumber mill on the next turn. You can get out of here. Don't need you there. Let's remove this forest, and then we'll get the aluminum after that. And remove the jungle. Okay, and the warrior monk is just going to continue to pillage things. Okay, the armies of jealous civilizations failed to stop our people. The military emergency dissolves in recrimination and blame. And we got satellites. All right, we win the military emergency. Not a surprise, probably to anyone. Can't imagine that it would be. Oh, missionary. Yep. You can just get out of my way. There we go. And we have won.
Though its face may change throughout the ages, history is written from the hand of the victor. By your actions this day, you ensure our people a glorious tomorrow.
Okay, well, thank you so much for joining me in this playthrough. Yeah, that was an interesting game. It took a while, but it was not difficult by any means. Not by any means. I think that if you have played this game, you know, for any length of time and you know how it works, then you know, you could optimize it and win it much quicker. I think you could easily win this on deity if you have much experience. It's definitely, you know, a matter of strategy. This is a strategy game, but if you know what you're doing, I don't think it's hard. So this was a really cool combination with Byzantium and, you know, the religion and all of that stuff, and I hope you enjoyed the playthrough. I don't think I'm going to be playing another playthrough until the 28th, because that is when Vietnam comes out. So I think that the next Civ I play will be Vietnam for sure on the 28th. And I'll figure out some other videos to do until then. And yeah, thank you for joining me. Please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and leave me comments in the comment section, and I will talk to you later. Bye.